Is it working again? Are we working again? Is it working again? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let me make sure everything's working. Is it working? Does it look fine? Does everything sound like it should? Let me make sure everything's working. Is it working? Does it look fine? Does everything sound like it should? It looks like it do. Okay. Whew. I guess I'm making up for the lack of technical difficulties in Live at Home. Anyways, this is Live at Home 2. Before I do anything. Okay. This is Live at Home 2. This is Live at Home 2. This premiered last Friday, third weekend of September, as I like to do, for no reason other than it's the third weekend of September. But I'm gonna skip over the intro songs. I used to do, for my intro songs, the Ecstasy of Gold, by Metallica's version. But I was like, I need to do something original. I need to do something my own for my intro music. So I chose one more by Iris Official because it's just it's a fun little, I guess, like shanty kind of song. And it kind of hypes people up and whatnot. And then I have it transitioned into Session by Linkin Park as just kind of the show is about to start. It's time to get serious. And I cut it short because the original was too long to warrant the full version. Anyways, time to go into the intro. Yeah. Live at Home 2. These gnats don't know how to leave me alone. Yeah.
Hello, everybody! Welcome
This is
to Below.
This is Death Awaits, the Redux version, live at home too. A majority of these songs are my own custom instrumentals, which I am super proud of. There are a few that are just instrumentals that I had to go use the software to create. However, a majority of them are custom instrumentals, and I'm hoping that one day I can actually have all of them be my own custom instrumentals. But right now, it's just a bunch of. Right now, there's still a few that are made using softwares. Yeah, Redux for the Death Awaits, the Redux version dropped on Friday. Before Live at Home 2 premiered, which I am super proud of how that one turned out, because it actually turned out the way I wanted it to. Crazy how that works. Anyways, because if you don't know the story behind the original Death Awaits and why it is dubbed the original version, I was using what I have also dubbed my potato laptop, because it literally runs like a potato. I was using that at the time when I was recording Death Awaits, and there was some sort of issue with it, and I had to restart it because it was just being slow, because it's a potato laptop. So it was being slow, and I restarted it, but it was taking forever to restart. So I had to force restart it. And what that ended up doing was for some reason, it told the laptop that there's a problem with it. So while I was waiting for it to restart, it had a window pop up saying, "Please wait while we figure out what's wrong," or something along those lines. And I'm like, huh? So I was like, okay, I'll let it run for a while. And then it got to a point where it was just like, we can't fix this problem ourselves. You need to do it manually. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do, but I'll figure it out, I think. A lot of the things that I was coming across, it needed an administrator username and password, which, as far as I was concerned, I was the administrator of laptop. So, but my password, my username and password, my email and password would not work. So it just got to a point where I had to reset the entire thing. So I ended up losing all of the progress that I had made on it. Luckily, I was smart without realizing I was smart, and I had a demo version of Death Awaits on my SoundCloud that had vocals on it. So I took that, I mastered it to the best of my abilities at that time, because I couldn't mix it anymore because I lost that progress. And then I released it that way. I eventually called it the original version because I wanted to make a new version of it, in which I just released. And funnily enough, I'm still working on that mix for Death Awaits and all the other stuff I released, because we'll get to that at the end of the at the end of Live at Home. But I'm still working on it. I'm still perfecting it as much as I can. I've still got a lot to learn about mixing and producing by myself. Because I love the process. So it's great. We love it here. All right, let's listen to Death Awaits.
BelowAverage.EXE's live at home too. Hope you guys are having a great day today. I know I am.
Also, if the vocals sound a little bit wonky in some areas, I was using or testing out kind of a auto-tune plugin because I'm lazy and I didn't want to pitch correct everything manually. I think it ended up turning out pretty well, but there are some areas where it's off. I couldn't adjust the keys to each specific song. So it just had to be all, it's just a chromatic, like the entire thing, all the notes and whatnot. So sometimes it would auto pitch the notes to the wrong ones, but I couldn't fix it on my own. So anyways,
Let's have a fun time, shall we?
no, let's have a fun time.
Enemies prepare for battle. Deep below a beast to cackle. He stands with sword, the other with a spear. He challenged men who cower in fear.
Like right there. I didn't hit the right note. I thought I hit the right note. The auto tune did not.
Thought it was time that you should find that you should now accept your fate. Choose a man to lead and fight. Be prepared to lay your life as your death awaits. Death Awaits Redux version is out now.
It is.
A shepherd thirsts
Go listen to it.
his beast. He kills the lions for his sheep. Chance of survival has decreased. Is it better to leave here with defeat? All men at retreat from the one who can't be beat. Thought it was time that you should find that you should now accept your fate. Choose a man to lead and fight. Be prepared to lay your life as your death awaits.
Another thing to note throughout this whole performance, I was testing a vocal doubler plugin. You hear it on Death Awaits and a few other songs. For Death Awaits specifically, I always wanted to have vocal doubles, but I never could get it to sound right. So I got a vocal doubler plugin. It was free. Can't remember who makes it. But I tested it out and I think it does sound pretty good. But yeah, I figured I should just point that out. So if there was ever a point where the vocals sounded weird, like there was a double, it's because there is kind of a little bit. Anyways.
On the battlefield, wield your sword and stone. Lay your worries down and hope you return home. On the battlefield, be ready to attack. Lay your worries down, the beast lay on his back.
I always add this bit, the meanwhile in 2022, with the original music video. Just because I think it's funny. And it also fills in the gaps. So I'm not just sitting there. I love this section. It's my one and only guitar solo. Well, technically, my cover of Unforgiven 2 has one. But that's not my own solo, so. I noticed that my video is delayed. Or the video is delayed. So if the audio is delayed, I'm sorry.
Wherever you are, at home, in your car, at the store, I don't care where you are. Y'all better be moving.
In the hospital, I don't care. Get your ass up. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Where'd the hat go? It landed on my bed. That's where it went.
Oh man, at retreat from the world who
Yeah.
can't be beat. Thought it was time that you should find that you should now accept your fate. Choose a man to lead and fight. Be prepared to lay your life
Yeah.
as your death away.
Yeah, like that right there. The auto-tune plugin had a stroke. Can't headbang too hard, man. Headphones go flying. And we don't want that.
Ah, my headphones can't stay on to save my life.
Battling myself.
This next one here.
My most personal song.
This year on Valentine's Day. Notification. Anyways, this one's called Battling Myself.
Before we get into battling myself, I had to pitch down the original song. Because if you can't hear in the original version, I am struggling to hit those notes. Which the thing with that is I had to space it out. So I had to do every other line for one part, and then the other lines every other line for the rest of the chorus. So it does sound kind of like broken up, like I'm doing like a back and forth. It's not supposed to be a back and forth. It's literally just because I can't hit those notes back to back. So I have to let my voice rest for a short little bit so that I can hit those notes properly. That's also because I was able to get somebody to react to the song on a live stream. And somebody had mentioned in that live chat that the chorus would have been so much better if there was like some grit or like distortion in my voice. And I 100% agree. I just can't do that with those notes without hurting my voice. My screams in general, I probably shouldn't be doing because the way I'm doing them. It doesn't hurt my voice, but there is kind of like that feeling like it hurts, but it doesn't hurt, if that makes sense. Like it's not like I feel like I'm destroying my vocal cords doing it, but there is like a tiny, like, I don't want to say sting because it's not stinging. It doesn't sting when I do it, but there's just like a tiny little bit of pain in there that quickly goes away. I need to focus on relaxing when I'm screaming, because when I scream, I'm really into the music. So a lot of the times I have to focus on relaxing my voice while I'm doing it. That way, one, if it does hurt, it hurts way less. And two, I can also prevent myself from running out of air. So that's another thing, is I run out of air a lot. But anyway, this is Battling Myself.
was told that words will only have power if you.
I also spelled battling myself wrong. I spelled battling wrong. I should quit while I'm ahead. Nah, I also made a error on the set list post that I made. I forgot a parentheses on one of the songs. Anyways.
Give it to him, but my mind's vulnerable. It's like my brain said, let me have them. Sticks and stones, break your bones. Words can never hurt. Guess the people all around me must have never even heard. So there are just some things that I thought it was best to hide, that I was fighting just to keep my thoughts from suicide. But then some words get said, I feel my thoughts they start to bend, but I keep fighting, I'll keep pushing up until the end. Myself, negatives are all that's left. It's like I'm standing on the edge. Don't wanna go too far, Blaming myself feels like there's nothing left. I'll be standing.
See, even when I pitch the song down, I'm struggling to hit the notes. I don't know how I did the original, or the original version. I don't know how I did that. I focused heavily, and I was able to kind of redeem myself in the second chorus and the last half of the song in general for Live at Home. But even pitching it down, I'm struggling to hit those notes without cracking my voice. And y'all expect me to put some grit and distortion into it? It's so hard to do. I hit my desk and my thing froze. Don't hit my desk anymore. Anyways, if you didn't catch what I said, y'all expect me to put grit and distortion into my voice, even though after pitching it down, I still can barely hit the note. Anyways.
I think I've gone too far. Alright, let's fast forward a few years. All these things, they only got worse. And on addiction and depression, I feel like I've been cursed. I know I've gone through losses, I know I've made mistakes, but I feel like it's been too long, I don't know how much more I can take. There are just some things that I thought it was best to hide, that I was fighting just to keep my thoughts from suicide. But then those words get said, I feel my thoughts they start to bend, but I keep fighting, I'll keep pushing up until the end.
Yeah. I did have a little bit of grit in that one, but it's on the notes that I could actually hit.
I think I've gone too far, Take away this pain, feels like there's no escape. Why is it safer on the edge? Did I go too far? Blaming myself feels like there's nothing.
That blaming myself and the first battling myself in the first chorus, so that was literally just me copying and pasting. I took from the other lines that I took the battling myself and the blaming myself from previous choruses. The first chorus being from the future chorus, but I just cut them, copied them, and pasted them. That's all I did. I got lazy, but I was like, if I can do that, it's close enough. It's close enough. Anyways.
Left, I'll be standing on the edge. I think I've gone too far. Battling myself. Battling myself. Battling myself.
See, like that last like kind of scream there, that didn't hurt. That didn't hurt my voice doing it. Which is cool, because I think I'm doing it right. I also released a standalone version of Battling Myself from Live at Home 2. It's on my YouTube right now. I think it released yesterday. So if you want to check out a more mixed and well-sounding version of it, you can go check that one out. I've got another one dropping tomorrow. But yeah, that was Battling Myself. Oh, the octaves. I was going to talk about the octaves. Well, I don't have any things written down to talk about, so I'm just kind of pausing and playing wherever I think of something to talk about. Something I was thinking about while the song was playing was the octaves that I did on the choruses. Those weren't originally... that wasn't originally going to be part of the song, and I think there's a demo tape on SoundCloud that doesn't have the octaves on there. I felt like the song has like a very Linkin Park vibe, which makes sense because when I was writing the song, I was really into Linkin Park. Still really am into Linkin Park, but I added those octaves because I was like, it already sounds like a Linkin Park song. Let's just embrace that. Let's embrace the Linkin Park here. So I added the octaves on there, and I also used a quarter to to play the strings. I'm getting a call. Sorry about that. I just got a call. Anyways, I was talking about the coin, using a coin to play the guitar. There's some, and I know Brian May also uses a coin as a guitar pick. There's something about the tone that came from the coin that really, it just added. I don't know the words for it. It captured something that a regular guitar pick couldn't. And it's like the tonal difference is just so much. It sounded so much better with the coin, so I used the coin to record the octaves. It also made the song sound a little bit more full because when it was just the rhythm guitar, it was full, but it didn't fully capture how full I wanted it to be. So adding both the hi-hat hits, the eighth note hi-hat hits. I think they were eighth notes. Maybe they were 16. Depends on how. I think they were 16 because I recorded it at 87 BPM. So they were probably 16th notes. But adding the hi-hats in there and then the octave guitars, it just made the chorus sound a lot more full. And that's what I want my songs to be. I want them to sound full. Especially with a song like that. Didn't have any sense though, so it wasn't fully a Linkin Park song, but it was close enough. It had the vibe. Moving on. Yeah. Oh, and the claps. I think there were a few other ones that I didn't cut out. And they're a lot more noticeable in the first Live at Home. And I think even my Thankmas stream. That's for me to sync the video to the audio, the microphone audio. Because I record them separately. I mean, I record them at the same time, but they're two separate things. So I use that to sync the video to the audio. For some reason, I didn't cut out some of them, but it's whatever. This is the Unforgiven 2. Again, custom instrumental, which I'm super proud of.
Hope y'all were ready for some Metallica. Can't have a live at home without a Metallica song.
It's just impossible.
This is the
You can't do it. Also, the random and the or whatever, those are, I don't know why I do those. That doesn't do them.
Lay beside me and tell me what they've done. Speak the words I want to hear to make my demons run.
Also, the clean guitars for this song, I don't have a B-bender guitar. And if you don't know what that is, it's a guitar that has a bender thing in the strap that bends the B string. Hence the name B-bender. In the original Unforgiven 2, that's what James uses to record the clean guitar, as a B-bender. I don't have one of those. So I don't think I went with what he does live, because when he does it live, he doesn't use a B-bender. But I think I did my own kind of version with it. Similar but not exact to how they play it live. Anyways,
The door is locked now, but it's opened if you're true. If you can understand the me, then I can understand the you.
if you guys don't know, this is my favorite Unforgiven song that Metallica did. The Unforgiven 3, it's a close second. I will say that.
Lay beside me under wicked skies, through black of day, dark of night. We share this paradise with the door cracks open.
I also left the original backing vocals that I did for some of the covers that I've already done that were in here. I left the original backing vocals. That way I didn't have to record them again. Lazy. Yeah, it's not really much of a lazy thing. It's a work smarter, not harder thing.
But there's no sun shining through, black heart scarring darker still. But there's no sun shining through. No, there's no sun shining through. No, there's no sun shining. Ah, what I felt, what I've known. Turn the pages, turn to stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you?
Also, in my original version for in my original version for my cover of The Unforgiven 2, I said you like Hugh. It's like, should I open it for Hugh? Who's Hugh? Hugh Jackman? I don't know that guy. I know who he is, but I don't know him. So I made it a point for this to make sure I said you. I think it was easier because I did have like an intentional voice break to make it sound more emotional. So it was easier for me to say Hugh to get that the vocal break in there. But still, it's like, why am I opening the door for Hugh? Who's Hugh? Anyways.
Yeah, what I felt, what I've known. So sick and tired, I stand alone. Could you be there? 'Cause I'm the one who waits for you. Or are you unforgiven?
If you listen closely, the backing vocals also say Hugh. But I think they're well covered up by me properly pronouncing you. Yeah.
Come lay beside me. This won't hurt, I swear. She loves me not, she loves me still. But she'll never love again. She lay beside me. But she'll be there when I'm gone. Black heart scarring, darker still. Yeah, she'll be there when I'm gone. Yeah, she'll be there when I'm gone. Ditches, she'll be there. What I feel, what I've known.
Also, the thing on my arm, I burnt myself at work. I think I pointed it out later in the video or in live at home. Yeah, I had burnt my arm and I had a one of those like burn band-aids that have the gel instead of the gauze pad. Which fun story about that. The band-aids, the burn gel band-aids, the largest one that they could find for me to use, my roommates, didn't fit the entire side of the burn. So every time I would replace it, the blister that was trying to form kept tearing. So I probably risked an infection just to wear burn band-aids. Luckily, I didn't get one, but the adhesive that they use for those don't react well with my skin. Not very pleasant. But yeah, if you were wondering what that mark was on my arm, it's I burnt myself at work. So that's fun.
Turn the pages, turn the stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? Yeah, what I've felt, what I've known. So sick and tired, I stand alone. Could you be there? Cause I'm the one who waits for you. Or are you unforgiven too? This solo took me so long.
And I'm not joking about that. I'm not a solo guitar player. I'm not a lead guitarist. I struggle so much with solos. And I struggle with writing them, but I also struggle playing them. So when I say that solo took me so long, I mean it took me so long. And the solo wasn't even done in one take. I had to I basically cut the best takes and put them in there. Luckily everything blended together nicely, but holy crap, it took me so long. Oh, it took me so long. I still get nightmares about it. Anyways. That last bit, I didn't know. I thought that I had flubbed that, like timing wise. That like descending thing down to the the next section. Anyways, that like descending bit going back down to the main thing, the main riff. I didn't realize just how close I had gotten. Like I thought I flubbed it so bad, but I ended up not. I ended up not flubbing it. I had like soloed it, just listening to just that bit there. I was almost perfectly on time. Like there were a few spots that were a little off, like slightly off, but the majority of that descending bit was almost perfectly on time, and I hit the exact notes I needed to. So I was so thankful I didn't have to re-record it, because it wasn't necessarily the hardest bit, but it was one of the hardest bits on there, surprisingly. Surprisingly, it wasn't the hardest bit, but it was one of the hardest.
This cover is out on my YouTube if you want to go check out the original version that I did for this.
You should do that. You should really do that.
Lay beside me, tell me what I've done. The door is closed, so are your eyes. But now I see the sun. Now I see the sun. Yes, now I see it.
See, this bit wasn't intentional. I don't know if you noticed, but the light from my lights up there, I took out all the bulbs and I left one in there because the lighting was weird with all of them on. The way I have my arms up like this, when I got to the part where it's like, well, now I see the sun, the light peeking through was not intentional. But I noticed it when I was watching this back before I uploaded it, and I was like, that's cool. I didn't notice I didn't notice that had happened, that the light peeked through when I said that. I don't know, I just thought that was a really cool bit.
What I felt, what I've known, turn the pages, turn to stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? Yeah, what I felt, what I've known. Sick and tired, I stand alone. Could you be there? 'Cause I'm the one who waits for you. What I felt, what I've known. Turn the pages, turn to stone. Behind the door, should I open it for you? What I felt, what I've known. I'll take this key and I'll bury it in you, because you're unforgiven too. Never been, 'cause you're unforgiven too.
Also, for the choruses, those are quad tracked. If you don't know what quad tracked is, it's 4 guitars. Because this is another one of those things where I wanted it to sound 4. So 2 of the tracks are the main riff, and then the 2 other tracks are just the power chords for the chords used in the song, which I thought sounded really cool because it's quad tracked, and quad tracked is just really cool. Then another thing, the main riff, I also had to break that up into 2 separate things because I couldn't play it in one go. So I would do one half of the main riff, and then I would do the other half of the main riff, and then just blend them. Studio magic. It's great. Another one of the claps. The intro to this cover is inspired by the live version that Skillet does, which is based on their remix I don't think they were the one that did the remixing, but it was somebody did a remix of Awaken Alive that they had on an EP. I can't remember who did the remix, but it's inspired by that because they also do it live with just piano and strings. But that's what this intro is inspired by, which I think it's just pretty. It's a pretty little intro.
I'm at war with the world and they try to pull me into the dark. I struggle to find my faith as I'm slipping from your arms. It's getting harder to stay awake and my strength is fading fast. You breathe into me at last. I'm awake, I'm alive, now I know what I believe inside. Now it's my time, I'll do what I want, cause this is my life here, right now, stand my ground and never back down. I know what I believe inside, I'm awake and I'm alive.
Not me trying to do what I did in the music video that I did for this while being blocked by my microphone. I'm so cool, guys. I'm so cool.
This one's called Awaken Alive. The official cover is out on my YouTube. I'm at war with the world cause I ain't never gonna sell my soul. I've already made up my mind, no matter what I can't be bought or sold. When my faith is getting weak and I feel like giving in, you breathe into me again. I'm awake, I'm alive, now I know what I believe inside. Now it's my time, I'll do what I want, cause this is my life here, right now, stand my ground and never back down. I know what I believe inside, I'm awake and I'm alive. Waking up, 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 waking up. In the dark, I can feel you in my sleep. In your arms, I feel you breathe into me. Forever hold this heart that I will give to you. Forever I will live for you.
This breakdown obviously is not in the original song that Skillet did. I added it because there's a solo there that I cannot play. So I'm like, what do I do to fill in this gap? Because I don't want it to just go straight back to the chorus. So what did I do? I made a breakdown. It's not the greatest breakdown in the world, but it's a headbanger. I don't know if you heard the strings there. That's also something that I added that I don't believe was in the original. That like ascending thing up to that note there. I was like, I need something there because I don't want the strings to just copy the guitars. I want to add something in there that's going to sound cool. So I added that ascending thing in there, and it is so cool. It's so cool.
I'm awake, I'm alive, now I know what I believe inside.
I keep looking over at this screen. I should be looking right here. I'm also just kind of eyeballing my screen to make sure it's working. And I also extended the outro because why not?
Waking up, 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 waking up.
God, making it sound angry. Are you awake?
Here's another one just for you. Just without you.
This is another one that I think it's the most recent cover I released. This one I did live 2021. It was either 2021 or 2022. Obviously with the original instrumental and not the one that I made. Because I made this year. But I ran into the same issue that I did when I and I knew I would when I did it live a few years back. This is another song that's a little out of my range. So I had to compromise for that, and I had to put some of the original lead vocals on there so that my voice could rest a little bit. And you'll notice why I have to do that sometimes when we get to some of the later songs. Because my voice range isn't as high as one might expect while performing live.
Search for the answers I knew all along. I lost myself. We all fall down. Never the wiser of what I've become. Alone I stand, a broken man. All I have is one last chance. I won't turn my back on you. Take my hand, drag me down. If you hold, then I will too. And I can't save what's left of you. Sing something new. I have nothing left. I can't face the dark without you. There's nothing left to lose. The fight never ends. I can't face the dark without you. Swallow me under and pull me apart.
That's another thing I did with this cover is in the original the guitars are playing the melody. In the one I did, I had strings instead. I could play it on guitar and it probably would have sounded just as good. But I wanted strings. I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I chose strings because strings and metal always go good and you cannot prove me wrong.
I understand there's nothing left. Pain so familiar and close to the heart. No more, no less. I won't forget. Come back down. Save yourself. I can't find my way to you. And I can't bear to face the truth. I can't face the dark without you. There's nothing left to lose. The fight never ends. I can't face the dark without you. I wanted to forget. I'm trying to forget. Don't leave me here again. I am with you forever. The end. Sing something new. I have nothing.
Who's singing?
left. I can't face
Sorry.
the dark without you. There's nothing left to lose. The fight never ends. I can't face the dark without you. Holding the hand that holds me down. I am with you forever. The end.
I got the lyric wrong there, and I didn't realize I got the lyric wrong until after I uploaded it. Or else I would have put a correction on the video like I did for my December. It's just me being stupid. Anyways.
Holding the hand that holds me down. I forgive you, forget you, the end.
For this section, obviously it's the original strings. Not from the original, but just the strings. I added bass. Just doing octaves, but yeah. Hold on a minute. I don't believe what I just read. Oh, you liar. Oh, my boss went into our group chat and said, Tom Holland died. I'm like, what are you on about? Like, no, Tom Holland went to the hospital because he got a concussion. And I'm pretty sure it was a mild one. Anyways. I love this outro. Oh yeah, that thing going, like the ascending thing there. The I had to add that in because the thing that I was using to get the notes for the strings didn't have that on there, and I knew it was in the original because I've listened to the song before and I've performed the song before, so I know it's there. So I had to add that myself because the thing that I was using to get the notes for the strings didn't have it on there. And I think it was the same thing for that last bit, the really high things, which I'm pretty sure were vocals in the original. But yeah, it is so cool. Like this bit, that really high bit. I'm pretty sure those were vocals in the original, but not me sitting down. See, this is what I mean when I perform it all in one take. I sit down for breaks in the songs.
They'll never know if you fear me. bloated and weary. She belongs to heaven. She's coming over like a suicide, and it's the same old trip, the same old trip as before. Another complicating suicide, and it's the same old trip, the same old trip.
So the vocals, the scream vocals there are not me. Those are extracted vocals from the original, tuned down, and then I added reverb for effect. Because I didn't want to hurt my voice doing those streams. Another thing is I originally originally when I did like Suicide last year, I didn't have the strings on there, but I added them because again, I wanted the sound full. And I didn't want to record it on guitar.
This one is called like Suicide.
Perfectly timed notification sound. I think the vocals here, I should have brought the volume up, but that's whatever.
As before, another complicated suicide, and it's the same old trip, the same old trip.
Oh yeah, the weird noises in the background are also from the original. Figured I should point that out as well.
Set me up to fucking fail this time. She's coming over like a suicide, and it's the same old trip, the same old trip as before. Another complicating suicide, and it's the same old trip, the same old trip. She's coming over wearing genocide, and it's the same old trip, the same old trip as before. Another overbearing suicide, and it's the same old trip, the same old trip.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now starts the instrumentals using software instead of creating them myself. But I did, for this one, I did do a little bit of remixing to the instruments. Like I use software to extract all the instruments instead of just having the instrumental. Because like the drums I remixed myself, guitars I remixed myself. I think I also brought the bass up a little bit because, not to discredit anything that Iris Official does, anything that Will Ryan does, and he's definitely improved over the years. But something that I've noticed lacks in a lot of his music is bass. There are some spots in the songs where the bass is prominent and is heard, but most of the time it's very quiet. It's not present. So I'm pretty sure I also brought the bass up in this one as well. Which he did release a new album called Flash Drive SSD, and he definitely improved a lot as far as mixing is concerned. And I'm not great at mixing myself, but just listening to it, he has improved so much. I've been listening to his stuff for years now, so hearing that progress is just great. Is cool. Anyways.
By Iris Official. It's called Heart of an Artist. Performed it last year. We're doing it again this year.
I remember when this song first came out. I'm pretty sure it came out in 2017. Almost 10 years ago. Almost. It's been 8 years. But I was around when it first came out, and I loved it then. I love it now.
You place your cards on the desk, they rip it up in your face. They take you like a remote and control your fate. You can't take it and the heat starts to tackle your heart. But they don't care about the source, they just want you to fall apart. So stand up, let them know how you really feel. How can they push if they don't know how to take the stale? As you rise from your heels and they leave, just go away. I don't
see the screams there. Obviously, I recorded those myself. I wanted to get the high screams in there, but I couldn't do it. I probably could do it now, but I didn't want to because I didn't want to break my voice before recording this, and even after recording, I didn't want to hurt my voice trying to get those screams in there. That is my fucking version of the song. Anyways.
Fucking need you anymore. Wave goodbye to the chores.
I hit the desk again. Oh god. Anyways.
Do life, take it from the man who denied as they tried to survive, but the enemy began to ignite. The rage written on the wall.
My CPU looked weird for a second there. CPU usage.
This is the heart of an artist. Heart of an artist. You gave them art made of gold, but they sliced it down with embrace. They take it back to their hive and eradicate. You feel beaten when they shriek, so you break down and cry. But they will fight because they used and abused you from the start. So stand up, let them know you will not be swayed. How can they know how you feel when they don't appreciate? As you rise from your heels and they leave, just go away. I don't fucking need you anymore. Wave goodbye to the chores. Take the cuffs off and breathe new life. Take it from the men who denied as they tried to survive, but the enemy began to ignite. The rage returned on the wall. Now I'm burning. They can't stop me when I call. Now I'm running. This is the heart of an artist.
Hey, look, me pointing out my burn. I knew it was there.
Hold on to your heart. Don't let them take it from you. Reignite what was your pride. So that you're alive. In my heart, I grieve for an artist I believed to be sent down from the skies, only to be met with shadows, they're hidden in the meadows, poisoning all of the rye. Maybe we can meet in the middle, enough with the riddles. Treat them as they would treat you. They came to help our souls deliver a smile through the tolls. Isn't that what you would do? I don't fucking need you anymore. Wave goodbye to the chores. Take the cuffs off and breathe new life. Take it from the man who denied as they tried to survive. But the enemy began to ignite. I can taste the charge from the core, so we shall smoke them all. Let them know that you're not pushed around. Let them know that you are divine. Keep a hard state of mind. And speak into the art of sound. The rage and turn on the walls. Now I'm burning. It can't stop me when I call. Now I'm running. This is the heart of an artist.
Extended outro, because why not? Also gives my voice a little bit more time to relax.
Art of an artist.
Yeah.
Feels good, doesn't it?
This song was so fun. I had a bit of an incident earlier this year, and I'm not going to go into detail about it, but I did talk about it. I have on my main channel, Moose. I have a series called The Drowning Man. All real life stories that I've experienced, written in the third person. And I believe it's the first one where I talk about that story that happened earlier this year. So if you want to go check that out, you can absolutely do so. You'll understand why I chose to do this song, I think. Anyway, but this one was a really fun one to do.
This one is about you. Beware, beware, be skeptical of the smiles of plated gold. Deceit so natural, but a wolf in sheep's clothing is more than a warning. Bob, black sheep, have you any soul? No, sir, by the way, what the hell are morals? Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jill's a little whore and her alibi's a dirty trick. So could you tell me how you're sleeping easy, how you're only thinking of yourself? Show me how you justify telling all your lies like second nature. Listen, mark my words, one day you will pay, you will pay. Karma's gonna come collect your debt.
Yeah.
Where you stalk your prey, the criminal mentality. You sink your teeth into the people you depend on. Infecting everyone, you're quite the problem. B504, better run and hide. I smell the blood of a petty little coward. Jack be lethal, Jack be slick. Jill will leave you lonely, dying in a filthy ditch. So could you tell me how you're sleeping easy, how you're only thinking of yourself? Show me how you justify telling all your lies like second nature. Listen, mark my words, one day you will pay, you will pay. Karma's gonna come collect your debt. And maybe you'll change the bear abandon all your wicked ways. Make amends and start anew again. And hey, maybe you'll see all the wrongs you did to me. And start all over, oh my god, who am I kidding? Now let's not get overzealous here. You've always been a huge piece of shit. If I could kill you, I would, but it's frowned upon in all human states. Now, having said that, burn in hell! See you in hell!
In the original reborn version of Wolf in Sheep's Clothing, there were screams in there, but there were also clean vocals on top of it. I did not do that. I think it sounds pretty fucking heavy with just the screams. Also, I just love that section anyway. Oh, and then me in the background. Me in the background doing the same thing that they did in the original. Just burn in hell, motherfucker. Just off in the background. I loved that.
So tell me how you're sleeping easy, how you're only thinking of yourself. Show me how you justify telling all your lies like second nature. Listen, mark my words, one day you will pay. Karma's gonna come collect your debt. Come collect your debt. Karma's gonna come collect your debt.
And then another extended outro. Why? Because of this.
Did I forget to mention? Bye-bye. Karma's gonna come collect your debt.
A standalone version of this song is releasing tomorrow, I believe at noon Pacific Standard Time. Obviously from Live at Home 2, I just went ahead and remixed it a little bit, got it sounding better than it did on here. So if you want to go check that out, it drops tomorrow. The one and only technical difficulty recording this. Surprising, I know. This camera right here I was using to record the video for it, but for some reason QuickTime on Mac takes up so much storage when you are recording. I don't know why. I don't know how. But it takes up so much more storage. I would have used OBS like I usually do, but I didn't want it to crash or something go wrong. QuickTime was the easiest choice for me to use, but it takes so much storage. So I had to, while it was exporting to my SSD, my external SSD, I had to use my phone. So I wish I had a better. I wish I had a better angle to put my phone at, but I did not. So it sat on my laptop.
New camera angle, who dis?
And then it's just me throughout the intro trying to recenter my phone camera.
Good enough. This song's called Hero.
This one I also performed last year. But I also mixed it a little bit for this year.
I'm just a step away. I'm just a breath away. Losing my faith today. We're falling off the edge today.
And added backing vocals, which aren't all that great, I'll be honest. I'll be honest, the backing vocals on this are not great. I should have spent more time on them, but I didn't because I felt like I was on a time crunch. So next time I do this song, I'll make sure the backing vocals are better. Unless I do a full-blown cover of it at some point, which I don't know. Maybe I will.
Someone save me from the hate. It's just another war. Just another family tour. Falling from my faith today. Just a step from the edge. Just another day in the world we live. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero. Save me now. I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me just in time. I've got to fight today to live another day. Speaking my mind today, my voice will be heard today. I've got to make a stand, but I am just a man. I'm not superhuman. My voice will be heard today. It's just another war. Just another family tour. My voice will be heard today. It's just another kill. The countdown begins to destroy ourselves. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero. Save me now. I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me just in time. I need a hero. I need a hero. Save me just in time. Save me just in time. Who's gonna fight for what's right? Who's gonna help us survive? We're in the fight of our lives and we're not ready to die. Who's gonna fight for the weak? Who's gonna make a believe? I've got a hero. I've got a hero living in me. I've gotta fight for what's right. Today I'm speaking my mind, and if it kills me tonight, I will be ready to die. A hero's not afraid to give his life. A hero's gonna save me just in time. I need a hero to save me now.
That small little break in the chorus there, that's also inspired by what they do live. Same with the harmony section.
I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me just in time. I need a hero. I need a hero. A hero's gonna save me just in time. Thank you. Good night. Oh, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you had a good time. I know I sure did. Thank you. Check out Death Awaits, the Redux version, out now.
Obviously, that's the end of Live at Home. Obviously, there's nothing else. There's nothing else to play. What? There's another like. There's still more. Crap. Yeah, was what I played not long enough? Was what I played not long enough for you? Yeah, I know.
We ain't fucking done yet.
This one was a fun one to record. Both the instrumental and the vocals.
This one's called Whiplash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Systems go, you come to see the show. We do our best, y'all the rest you make it real, you know. There's a feeling deep inside, drives you fucking mad. Feeling of a heavy head, you need it all so bad. Adrenaline starts to flow. You're thrashing all around, acting like a maniac. Whiplash. Bang your head against the seat like you never did before. Make it ring, make you bleed, make you really sore. In a frenzied madness with your letters and your spikes. Heads are balling all around, it's hot as fuck or something. Adrenaline starts to flow. You're thrashing all around, acting like a maniac. It's fucking Whiplash, yeah! You won't receive those helix noises piercing through your ears.
If you're wondering, Helix is the program I use for my guitar tone. The original lyrics are, you all receive the Marshall noises, because that's the amps they used at the time, so I'm like, I use Helix, so I'm gonna say Helix.
Kicks your ass, kicks your face, exploding filling nails. Now's the time to let it rip, let it fucking loose. You gathered in to maybe kill, this is what we chose. Adrenaline starts to flow. You're thrashing all around, acting like a maniac. Dick Rash!
I yelled Dick Rash, if you didn't catch that. Because they used to say it in the 80s, and I think it's fucking hilarious. So I yelled Dick Rash. Anyways.
The show's through, the metal's gone, it's time to hit the road. Another town, another gig, we can't wait to explode. Hotel rooms and motorways, life out here is raw. We'll never stop, we'll never quit, y'all know who we are.
The original lyric is, we'll never stop, we'll never quit, because we're Metallica. I don't know if you did, I don't know if you noticed, but, I'm not Metallica. So I changed the lyric to "You'll know who we are" because I couldn't think of anything better to put there that would still rhyme or somewhat rhyme. You'll know who we are.
Adrenaline starts to flow. You're thrashing all around, acting like a maniac. Whiplash.
Yeah, and then we go from speed fast metal song to slowed down sad song.
This is my December. This is my time of the year. This is my December. This is all so clear. This is my December. This is my snow-covered home. This is my December. This is me alone, and I just wish that I didn't feel.
So the harmonies in this one, are inspired by the live version that Linkin Park did here recently when they came back. For some reason, the harmonies that they used for their live version just hit so much harder than the original harmonies. So I wanted to include that in my version of My December. So there's that. I don't know. I'm pausing and playing so I can point things out that I want to point out. Because I think it's cool. Anyways.
And I take back all the things I said to make you feel like that. And I just wish that I didn't feel that there was something I missed. And I take back all the things that I said to you. And I'd give it all away just to have somewhere to go to. Give it all away to have someone to come home to. This is my December. These are my snow-covered trees. This is me pretending. This is all I need, and I just wish that I didn't feel that there was something I missed. And I take back all the things I said to make you feel like that. And I just wish that I didn't feel that there was something I missed. And I take back all the things that I said to you. And I'd give it all away just to have somewhere to go to. Give it all away to have someone to come home to. This is my December. This is my snow-covered trees.
That's the second time in a row where I've done this song live and gotten the freaking lyrics wrong. Yes. What am I doing with my life?
This is my December.
I'm getting lyrics wrong. That's what I'm doing.
This is all so clear. Give it all away just to have somewhere to go to. Give it all away to have someone to come home to.
Staring intensely into my computer. So this song, I did a little bit. I used the original instrumental, but I edited it a little bit, and you'll hear it in the song. And if you go listen to the original song, you'll hear the edits that I made. I wanted to do my own thing with it, but I didn't want to create my own instrumental for it. At least not yet, anyway. This song I also really love, hence why I did it. You're Better Off by Iris Official. This one's a fun one. Another song that's probably out of my range, but I did it anyway. But it was a good one to do. And it worked really well with transitioning songs, because there was a relative note between the key of My December and the key for this song that I was able to use, which was, I think it was just the last note of My December was in the same key and had the same starting note. Not the same key, but had the same starting note and the same relative note to the two different keys. So I was so thankful that I was able to transition the two songs without having to do some funky things to it. Anyways, this is You're Better Off.
One hope, one life, one dream to make it a reality. Oh, that's so hard to try. 1 minute, just a shell, broken down into another. Hey, yeah, just pushed off to the side. Just move on. I'm all alone. It's not like much has changed. All is arranged.
I also added that pitch edit on there because I want to say it's in the original as well. Probably also has some effects on it, but I didn't add them on there. I just added the pitch. So if you're wondering why that's there and why it sounds a little bit funky, it's because there was an effect on the original that had that pitch on there. I just didn't do any other edits to it to make it sound better. I just put the pitch on there. Anyways.
But it's okay, 'cause I'm fine in the water down below. Just do not fray, 'cause I'm fine in the shadows. It'll be alright, turn the page. Another chapter will fade. It'll be alright. You're better off without me. Look past my doctor ailing insanity, and you'll wait to find the perfect coil. I know it seems like another episode of anxiety. Just you wait, I was always in the soil. Now move on, you'll do just fine. It's always another day, but I'll find a way. But it's okay, 'cause I'm fine in the water down below. Just do not fray, 'cause I'm fine in the shadows. It'll be alright, turn the page. Another chapter will fade. It'll be alright. You're better off without me. Try as you might, you're at the end of the line. We are not the same without you here. Losing you is what we fear. Cry all you want, but we won't step foot off the line.
This is another section that I put the vocal doubler on. Just wanted to point that out.
So before you say goodbye to me, just remember that Oscar morning and endless tyranny. You may think you're out of time, not as long as you're mine. Take my hand off to the road that we ride together. Just know you're not alone. But it's okay, 'cause we're fine in the water down below. Just do not pray, 'cause we've seen the light. It'll be alright, turn the page. Another chapter will fade. It'll be alright, you're better off just like me. Come back to me, leave behind your troubles in the water. Come up to the shore, you're better off with me.
And this song is also in the same key as You're Better Off, so that was a smooth transition.
I'm tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless.
Nice stretch.
I don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes, every step that I take is another mistake to you.
So the thing with this song is the main melody, you know, that part. I don't know how they did it in the original, but what I did is I used a piano and I ran it through my guitar amp. I ran it through my Helix guitar amp. And it achieved the tone I was going for. That was cool. I also added a music box thing on there because I thought it also sounded cool, especially for the intro. Playing the main melody. And I also didn't record any bass for this. Also, I used a plugin. I don't know why I didn't. I probably could have. I just didn't. I just used a bass plugin. Anyways.
Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? 'Cause everything that you thought I would be has fallen apart right in front of you. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming less. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. And I know I may end up failing too, but I know
Yeah, that part I probably shouldn't have done like that. I probably should have had some of the original vocals on there so that I could actually hit the note. This song is one of those ones that is definitely out of my range. Obviously, because if you couldn't hear, I had to put a scream in there because I couldn't do it with my normal singing voice. Probably wasn't healthy for me to do that, but I did it anyway.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I made my own intro with the original instrumental or the original stems, which I think is pretty cool. I'm going to let you listen to it now. Cut the cord by Shinedown. I actually did this song a few years back on the drums, which I thought was cool because I wanted to do drums live, and so I did drums live. But I didn't do any of the singing. I'm doing the singing on this one, though, because it's a good song.
Let me tell you I'm vicious, not passive-aggressive. I've got my finger on a pulse, staring straight into a horn, and I get it. And I'm a savage, it's automatic. I've got a way of making noise, the power to destroy with no static.
Now victory is all you need, so cultivate, plant the seed, hold your breath and count to 10, just count to 10.
I'm gonna make it rain, so ring the bell. I know it all too well. Switchblade on the edge of your wrist, can I hit a witness? 'Cause agony brings no reward for one more hit and one last score. Don't be a casualty, cut the cord. Cut the cord. You've gotta feel the courage in place possession. If it was easier to shatter everything that ever mattered, but it's not because it's your obsession. Be a fighter, a backbone desire. Complicated and it stings, and we both know what it means, and it's about to get real and inspired.
Victory is all you need, so cultivate and plant the seed. Hold your breath and count to 10, just count to 10.
I'm gonna make it rain, so ring the bell. I know it all too well. Switchblade on the edge of your wrist, can I get a witness? 'Cause agony brings no reward for one more hit and one last score. Don't be a casualty, cut the cord. Got it! Got it!
breath and count to 10. Just count to 10.
I'm gonna make it rain, so ring the bell. I know it all too well. Switchblade on the edge of your wrist. Can I hit a witness? Cause agony brings no reward for one more hit and one last score. Don't be a casualty, cut the cord. Don't be a casualty, cut the cord. Cut the cord.
Yeah. Another Iris official song. What am I? What am I? Anyway, the reason I'm pretty sure the reason why I chose this song was because in technically both the live at homes I did, both Thankmas and at least I'm pretty sure I did it for Thankmas, but live at home last year I had like a piano song or a piano driven song going into the final song. Or last year's live at home, the final song. But I didn't want to do the same thing that I did last year. So I went with this song because of the title, kind of the meaning behind it. It's like you're going away, you're leaving, you know. Same thing like I did last year, like Something to Remind You by Stained. It's something to remind you when I'm gone because I'm dipping, I'm leaving, see you later, goodbye, you know, that kind of thing. So I went with this song instead of what I did last year. I also created this instrumental as well.
I've done all I can to keep the heart beating softly, powerful in the breeze, but desperate times caught me where I lay, ready to take me away. I've given it all but accepted my defeat. The punishment repeats. Is there anyone out there who knows my pain? Stop falling, I'm falling for you. My final words to the ones I love. I'm coming back, so keep looking above. I'm doing time behind bars. I've taken the hours of pain and held it quietly. To no avail I recede, no matter why. I know the damage is done, the end has just begun. I've given the day and the time to rectify the past and all its beasts, but with nobody out there to know my pain. I'm falling for you. My final words to the ones I love. I'm coming back, so keep looking above. I'm doing time behind bars.
That's right, you guys. I'm going to jail. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
Just for you.
I'm joking. Long pause. There it is. So yes, as the thing says there, the intro that I made for this next song is inspired by Anesthesia pulling teeth. Technically it is, but it's a little different. It's like my own version of it. using the same melodies and whatnot. So let's see. Today is 23rd. I believe the anniversary is on the 26th or 27th. So in a few days, it'll be 39 years since Cliff Burton passed away. I made this intro last year, and I'll probably keep using it for the foreseeable future. Just because I like the intro that I made for it, and it's a nice little tribute to Cliff Burton. So I'm gonna let it play.
We have made it to the end of Live at Home 2. Oh boy. I just got one question for you. Are you sure one more song?
Yeah, one more song.
Let's go! My head being too large, my headphones don't work. It's fine. Follow me or go to hell. That's how I put you all under my spell. I'll give you everything that you adore, and every single thing you're striving for, and all you'll have to do is fall in line. I'm that voice in your head, but all I tell are lies. I'll start to tell you things that keep you up at night. When I'm inside your head, you lust for power, this or that. Consider this ultimatum.
So, fun fact about Ultimatum, right? The original version of this song, the one that I released, I didn't do any EQing, no processing on my microphone. Why? I do not know. I should have, and I'm going to when I start going back to those songs and remixing them for reasons that we'll see later. But I don't know why I didn't do any processing on my microphone for the single. I should have. I mean, I know I added reverb for like the bridge section, but yeah, I don't know. I was a dumb boy back in 2023.
Come make this bread. It gives you life. or just bow to me, and these nations will rise. Sell your soul and then your fame will fly. Give your life to me or else you'll die. And all you'll have to do is fall in line. I'm not voicing your head, but all I tell are lies. I'll start to tell you things that keep you up at night. When I'm inside your head, you lust for power, this or that. Consider this ultimatum. Consider this ultimatum. Consider this ultimatum. I'm not voicing your head, but all I tell are lies. I'll start to tell you things that keep you up at night. When I'm inside your head, you lust for power, this or that. Consider this ultimatum. Consider this ultimatum.
Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Just 1 second. I'll be back. I promise.
This was the battle all along. Although you've come along, the journey has just begun. Let's put it into perspective. You are David. You're the person who's fighting this parasite, this Goliath. The Goliath's eating you alive, scaring everyone you love away. Most would run away, go into hiding, let the Goliath take over. But you're the one who's determined to slay the beast. Yet, you still question yourself, wondering whether it's safe to just let it happen. But you fought through it. It's now time to face this thing that brought you down in the first place. This parasite, this Goliath. It must fall. That's right. The final fight. It's the new song that we'll be releasing here soon, along with Death Awaits, the album coming soon. I hope you guys had a good time tonight. I sure did, recording this all in one take, by the way. I'm excited for the final fight to finally release. I still have a lot of stuff to record for it, but it is coming, and it is coming soon. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in, and as always, I will catch you guys all in the next one. Next stream, next live at home, the next cover, the next single, and now the next album. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
That's right. The final fight. The next single that we'll be releasing is coming soon. This one's going to be a banger. I can tell you that right now. One thing that I do want to mention about Death Awaits the album is I was able to take a song that I wrote back in 2022 about a story about David and Goliath and turn it into a full-fledged story, which is what the Death Awaits album is going to end up being. It's going to be a story. I don't know. It's just what's going on. So Final Fight, as you saw on the track list, is going to be the final song on that album. I will say that it will reference a lot of Death Awaits. But it's like the sequel to Death Awaits, if that makes sense, because there's a lot of references to Death Awaits in that song. But it's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be kind of like a thrashy song. I would show you more, but I don't think I'm going to. But it's gonna be good. And Death Awaits, the album, is still being worked on. There's a lot of stuff to do for that. A lot of lyrics to finish, a lot of instrumentals to start, record and finish. But there will be more material coming. I can assure you that. So yeah, keep your eyeballs peeled. Keep up with everything. Any updates that I make. The Final Fight is on its way. And yeah, I'll probably be doing more covers here in the near future. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled, and I'll be releasing more stuff soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go check out Live at Home 2, along with any of the other Live at Home stuff that I've done in the past. I've got a playlist up on my channel, so if you want to go check that out, go do it. So thank you guys. I'll catch you guys all in the next release. Get my cursor over here. Now's the time to end the stream. Give me my cursor. Thank you. All right. I'll see you.